These might just be the best fast food toys ever made. They were based on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, which was a big deal for the fans when it came out in 1995, and one of the most memorable parts of the movie were these McDonald's toys. Let's review them and reminisce about Power Rangers in general. Let's get into it. I was not joking when I said that these are action figures. These really are action figures. They are 3.75-inch scale action figures to be more precise, and they are 5 POA, so 5 points of articulation. The head, the arms, and the legs all move, and there are no gimmicks, no big heads, no action features. They are traditional and legit action figures of each Power Ranger, and each came with their own sword, and they only cost $1.59. I had them all here on display, and I have them in front of 6-inch action figures from Hasbro's The Lightning collection. I think they all look great on the shelf together, and over time I might fill up this shelf with either more Ranger figures, or figures from all the 90s and 2000s TV shows and movies. Time will tell. When I was a kid, I only had this one, Tommy Oliver, aka the White Power Ranger. But I bought the whole set like 5 or 6 years ago, and I don't regret that purchase. And it's time to take a deeper look at them. Let's start with Tommy. Tommy looks great, and he comes with his Falconzord, and we know from the movie that all the swords combine to make the Ninja Mega Sword, or the Ninja Mega Falconzord when Tommy joins in. But these sword toys don't combine, and they don't articulate, but that's fine. They are $2 toys at the end of the day, but they look really good. And all the swords look amazing too, so both the figures and the swords are good. So the presentation is good, they nailed it, and the most important thing is that the Rangers themselves articulate more so than the swords, in my opinion anyway. And Tommy's sword has wheels, so he can roll on the floor, and Tommy looks awesome riding the Falconzord. And he looks awesome on his own too. There's lots of detail on this action figure, and on the sword as well. Kimberly the Pink Ranger shares most of her tooling with Aisha, but they have different paint jobs and helmets. She comes with the Crane Ninja Sword. This is the only real flying sword of the set. Technically Tommy's sword is a flying sword too, since it's a falcon, but they didn't sculpt this sword in a flying position. But Kimberly's was very much sculpted in a flying position. But it also has wheels, so you can move it around on a flying surface too. Billy Cranston, the Blue Ranger, comes with his Wolf Ninja Sword, and it has a nice blue and gray paint scheme. I like the look of this sword and the Ranger a lot too. Maybe because blue is my favorite color? Probably, maybe. He shares almost the exact same sculpt as Adam and Rocky. The hands vary a little bit, and the helmets too, but the torsos all seem to be the same. And if you remove his shoulder armor, you'll notice that Tommy is also pretty much the same figure as the other three. That covers the original cast members of the show, but now let's move on to the three that came through the show's second season: Rocky, Adam, and Aisha. Let's start with Trini's successor, Aisha. Aisha comes with the Bear Ninja Sword, which has a black and yellow paint scheme. And no, before you ask, she does not have working flashlights on her helmet, like in the movie. Oh well. But she looks awesome, and so does her Bear Ninja Sword. And then there's Rocky, the second Red Ranger and the second in command of the team, and he comes with Ape Ninja Sword. And this one is the tallest of the swords, and it has the most complex paint scheme of all the swords, because it has red, yellow, gray, and black colors. And Rocky looks really cool riding on the Ape Sword, and his sword has small wheels below, so you can move him nicely over a flat surface. All these swords have wheels, by the way, so they all slide very well on the floor. And last but not least, there's the second Black Ranger, Adam. And he comes with his Frog Ninja Sword, which has a black and gray paint scheme with red eyes. This is the frog that he was ashamed of initially, but remember what Dosea said, that the frog becomes a prince when kissed. That might be the most iconic piece of dialogue in the movie, and it was completely improvised. These figures were sold separately from the food for $1.79, but McDonald's also had Happy Meal toys. There was a Power Coin, a Power Morpher, a Power Siren, and an Alien Detector. And these Happy Meal toys were nice and all, but it's these action figures and their swords that had all of us excited and wanted to go to McDonald's. I ranked these figures very high, as high if not higher than many other iconic McDonald's lines that include action figures, like the Batman the Animated Series line, the Marvel Animated line, the He-Man 2002 line, and many more. As I said at the beginning of the video, these might be the best toys that McDonald's ever made. But a few other really good lines that come to mind are the Disney VHS lines. Those were the figures that came with VHS-like clamshell packaging, And there was a Ronald McDonald Halloween line which had 4 of the mascots, and you had costumes you can put on them. And there were the Marvel lines from 95 and 96, the Batman animated line that I already mentioned that has figures and vehicles, the He-Man 2002 line, which was all action figures by the way. There were various TMNT lines like from the 2012 show, and many more. I mean, McDonald's has done some great things over the years. And these are high on my list. These are at the top of my list. Thank you for watching, it means a lot, it always does. And I hope you enjoyed this review of the MMPR the movie McDonald's Toys. And yes, fast food toys is something we will keep covering on this channel going forward, and we have made other toy videos that you can check out here if you please, as well as stop motion videos as well from years ago, and that's something we plan on doing again, stop motion videos I mean. We have a playlist for both stop motion and for toy videos, and I also want to recommend the Hype Tie-ins and Toy series, which does deal with toys, as the end of the title suggests. And if you like Power Rangers, fast food toys, toys in general, and if you're a nostalgic person, then this is your channel. Feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.